Welcome to the third installment of Foundation Building with Blaise. The next exercise we're going to do is the squat. Why do I love the squat? I love the squat because it's an excellent exercise for strengthening the lower body. Utilizing the hip flexors, it targets your quads, your hamstrings, inner thighs, calves, and of course, your glutes. Another reason I love the squat is because you can do it anywhere you can stand. It's also an excellent tool for improving all-around general endurance. 4 tips to remember before attempting your squat. Number 1, the position of your feet. Be sure that it's just a little wider than shoulder width apart. Another thing to remember is to ensure that the weight is in your heels and not in the ball of your foot. Third point to remember, tilt your pelvis back. When you're driving, drive with your hips and not with your knees. You definitely don't want your knees to come over your toes. That's a recipe for knee replacement surgery. The 4th tip to remember is to keep your torso upright. You don't want to be bent forward while doing your squat. You want to activate those erectors in your back. This is how it's done. Now notice that my knees are not going over my toes. See how my hip tilts back? When I sit, the weight is in the heels, not in the toe. Okay? Now, if you're having issues maintaining your weight in the heel, try a chair. The chair is an excellent tool for perfecting the squat, okay? Because essentially that's what you're doing. You're doing the sitting motion, okay? This is what it looks like. Sit and stand. Try not to put all the weight on the chair, okay? Just come down lightly, press up in the heels. Once you've perfected that, try that about 20 times. Then just lightly touch your butt to the chair, pressing up in the heels, okay? Another 20 of those. Once you've perfected that, try it without the chair, okay? It's just a little Jedi mind trick, all right? For those who are having issues supporting their weight or their balance, try this. This is a bar, okay? So you're gonna hold the bar lightly, you're gonna bend those knees, sit back, and without pressing up or pulling yourself up, just press into the heels, just like this. Again, the bar is just there for support. Poke those toes up, press into the heels, okay? Now, for anyone who's mastered their squats, they can do about 30 to 40 bodyweight squats, no problem. I got something for you, all right? The first thing you're gonna do, try a staggered squat, okay? You can use the Bosu, you can use the step, you can use the bottom of your stairs, anything where there's a elevated surface. This is what it looks like. Okay, so just a little wider and shoulder width apart. Try to get nice and low to target those glutes. All right, once you've done about 20 reps, you're going to switch legs. Okay, don't forget what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. All right, once you've got that down pat, try your plyo squats. They look like this. Again, just a little wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna squat, and power up, okay? You're gonna get a real nice burn for these quads. Try about 20 to 25 reps, 3 sets, okay? The next exercise that I like to do is a combination of both, all right? So what you're gonna do is, you're going to squat, stagger, push up, okay? You're really gonna blast that foot that's on the floor. That leg is really gonna get a great workout. And remember, 20 over here, 20 over here. Be sure that you can do at least 3 sets of all the different variations that I've given you. Okay, once you've mastered that, it's time to move on. In that case, give me a call for any variations, any questions that you have, and thanks for joining me. See you again for the next installment of Foundation Building with Blaise.